Aries, hello. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for mid-August, so basically the middle of August until the end of August. Okay. For those of you that always support my channel, thank you so much for coming back. For those of you subscribing, thank you for your subscriptions, your comments, your likes, your shares. Thank you so much. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I am an intuitive healer and I practice holistic wellness. And two of the services that I'm doing at the moment, or basically mostly focusing on at the moment, is personal readings as well as spiritual regression hypnosis. And there's a link to my spiritual regression hypnosis profile in the description down below, which you can check out if you'd like to do so. Okay. All right. Let's see. Good. I just wanted to give those a good shuffle. Then I'm going to select for you from the stick. For our reading for this week, Aries, Aries, Aries. Your reading last week sort of blew me away. It was beautiful. So let's see what we've got following up on that energy. You tried a couple of different things. Okay, good. And some of them were not quite for you. Okay, that's just life. All right, just keep on drawing. And, just waiting for cards to jump. So we can have that for your energy. If you're seeing my beautiful thumbnails that I have these days, which are so gorgeous, they're made for my best friend, who is a graphic designer extraordinaire and a social media buff. And if you're interested in having any work done, you can check down below in the description box. There's a link there and it says for AC Digital Marketing Solutions. It will take you to her Facebook page where you can directly contact her. Okay. In these times, who can't do a good management for your business, good online management? There we go. Oh, goody. And one more. Okay. And there it popped around. Lovely. Cool. Let's have a look for you. So, Aries. We've got the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups in reverse. You've got the Empress card. You've got the Ace of Swords. And you've got the King of Cups. Okay. Now, so Aries here with the 7 of Cups, couple of different options, a couple of different opportunities, tried a couple of different things. I feel that you were in very good sort of spirits, very high sort of morale. We're feeling very sort of brave. Let's do this, let's do that, let's try this, let's try that. So there was generally overall, there was a lot of excitement that was sort of pumping around you, So there's a lot of things that you were sort of open to that ordinarily you might not have been that open to, before. And so you kind of win, I feel that for many of you, it's like you would just try like this and this and this and this and this and that, and there's some kind of bubbling excitement there. And you sort of realize that some things were just not really for you, but it was a process of elimination. I don't really feel that it was like an overly negative sort of thing. You just sort of, tried a couple of things and realized some things were for you and some things were not for you, as is life. And then with the 9 of Cups in reverse, I feel that for some of you, it might have been a little challenging when you realize that you might have to let go of certain perceptions of how you thought that your life might be, how you before thought that it might be. And so you sort of had to say, goodbye to certain things, take your leave of certain things, from certain things. And it might have been more challenging than you initially anticipated it might actually be. Okay. But then the Empress is here with the flow of abundance, reminding us that the flow of life and the flow of abundance is always available to us. That beautiful, gentle spirit soul that you have that always sort of shines through. It's began to shine through, and I like that so much. But it's like not everybody was really, rooting for you. There was I feel that for some of you there was a bit of maybe an unexpected or almost like you didn't want to believe before, but got irrefutable sort of proof, a little bit of like slightly nasty streak. My apologies. I'm so sorry. Bless me. Bless you. Okay. Twice. But so there was a bit of you know, there's a little bit of disappointment here. That I feel that some of you could even have been accused of being childish, you know, a lot of sort of like personal. It sort of threw you a little bit. It was like a wall that some of you felt like kind of thrown against the wall a little bit, you know, or quite a bit. But then with the King of Cups there, it also made you made your choices there. You made up your mind about certain things, or you're in the process of, many of you are defining who you really are. What is your flow? So not getting so thrown around by things the way that you might have been before. Okay. So let's look at this Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is giving you the Four of Earth, which is coins in this deck, the good tarot. Beautiful. So it wouldn't really be correct to say that you were looking for yourself. You were understanding that there were many options available to you. And as I said before, it was a process of elimination. So it was really about, you know, you can even think of it almost like when you go clothing shopping. You try this on, and there's an obligation that if you try it on, that you have to take it. So you're trying it on, and you're feeling, is this for me, is this not for me, and then you move on from there, you know. So there was a lot of sort of defining, personal sort of defining, you know, and refining of what it is that is really you. There was a lot of sort of thinking, you know, and this is obviously a general reading, but, you know, I feel there's a lot of thinking that, and a lot of sort of contemplation as to, does this define me or not? Is this a choice for me or not? Is this an option for me or not? Okay. And that has been going on, that might have been going on there for a little while. Maybe longer than you anticipated. Even to you, it felt really, really fast. It's almost like some people might have said to you, listen, hey. You know, gotta make up your mind here, gotta make a decision here. Okay. And then so with the Nine of Cups in reverse, things went a little south there for a while. But the good thing is that on a financial, earthly sort of manifestation vibe, you could have come across something that you would have never, it's almost like you stumbled across it, like an idea, you know, something that you realize might be so sort of controversial and out of the box. And if you didn't feel sort of pressured for time a little, you may have never actually come across this idea. So in that way, life can actually really assist us sometimes. Okay. I like this youthful energy here, that moving forward energy, you know, because that is what is letting the flow of abundance actually flow. Let's clarify the Empress. Oh, okay. Let's just put this back, because now it's a whole handful of cards that came out. Oh, and that one says, it's me. Okay, Five of Air, which is Swords, with the Empress there. So the flow of abundance is always available, but I feel that for a large majority of you, you're sort of in the process where you are moving from like the norm, sort of the usual, to something kind of powerful, different and new. But it's like you need to sort of find yourself in the process. You need to sort of move your mind a little bit so that you can. It's almost like you're in the process of redefining yourself to yourself, you know, that you need a little bit of time to find your feet in this new sort of mind pattern of who you are, you know, how to maintain a new sort of balance, a new sort of grace, because it's a very different world that you are moving into, you know. Many of you are making many physical moves, and so it's things are there. There's really big changes taking place here, and it's almost one of those things in life where you have to choose the battles that you're going to fight. You're going to have to choose where you're going to place your energy, because you're not able. It's like you're in a space where you're not. You realize that you can't actually be irresponsible with your energy anymore. You can't just throw it in there and hope for the best, and throw it in there and hope for the best. You can't reach that point where you realize that, listen, I have to be mindful with my energy, otherwise, I just won't have enough time. Okay. So Ace of Swords, situation came to light here. What came to light? What is it that came to light? I want to see what it is that came to light for you. Beautiful Aries. Oh, I don't know if you saw that when it just flipped around. Emperor. You found yourself in the situation. You needed some time to define who you are. I feel that some sort of situation happened, something happened, something was said, something was done, something sort of happened, and it kind of threw you. And you needed some time to really get to terms with it, to feel the feelings, to feel the emotions. And I feel that for many of you, you've kind of got through a period of that could have been quite a deep disappointment that you went through. And only to realize that, but that's not who I am. That is not who I am. That is not who I choose to be, because it doesn't sit well with me. It wasn't sitting well with you because it wasn't the truth within your body, within your energy, within your cells. Your mind was saying to you that this isn't true. So you were feeling the discomfort, and you kind of found yourself in that situation there beautifully. Okay. Let's look at the King of Cups, and this one just flipped around. King of Cups, 4 of Water. New offer. New beautiful offer coming your way here. Life is saying to you very graciously, now that you know who you are, it's almost like those sort of fairy tales sometimes, like, now that you know who you are, you are now ready for the next step. And it's like you don't actually have to try so hard to go and get the next step. The next step is presenting itself to you, because it's the next natural step for you. Now that you've found a certain part, it's almost like a dial that kind of clicked in, that you figured it out, sort of came to that realization, that understanding. Now the next beautiful natural step is right there for you. You don't actually have to go look for it. It's right there. It's right in front of you. It's readily available to you. And so it is. Amazing. And also, it's like for many of you, you would have wanted emotion, because we started off there with the 4 of Earth. You really wanted the emotion, you wanted the feel, you wanted the stability, you wanted all those things. But it's almost like you weren't really ready for what it is that you wanted, that you wish for. And so you went through the process of life actually readying you, so now that you can start to get what it is that you wanted, because the preparation has been done for you. Okay. Let's finish off for you with 2 cards, one from the universe and one a crystal oracle card. See what we have for you. Oh. See me in their eyes. Message from the universe. There at the back, if you want to freeze the screen, you can have a look at it. It says, whoever conferring with another, either face-to-face or across the miles, whether a human, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to them always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Wow, beautiful. All right, let's get your crystal oracle card. That also went flying. Oh, but it's beautiful. And remember, I put a reading every week, so if you want, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Morganite Relationship Healing. Not just relationship on a relationship with others, but the relationship with yourself, really, the relationship that was necessary for you to be able to align with the abundance that was always meant for you, with the love that was always meant for you. That beautiful relationship is healing, and it takes you into all this beauty. Okay, amazing. See you next time, my beautiful soul brothers and sisters.